Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is AtrioxReacts and welcome back to another reaction. So today we're gonna be checking out the new Devil Wears Prada song. Everybody knows obviously the title's right here, but I was gonna do the Ren songs yesterday, but I ended up getting pretty busy on my day off, so I couldn't get around to doing it yesterday. But today we're gonna be doing the Devil Wears Prada song, and then tomorrow we're gonna be doing the Ren songs tomorrow. So because I'll be off again for some reason, I have 2 days off in 3 days. That's the way my job did it. So I'll be off tomorrow. So I'm gonna drop like probably both Ren reactions tomorrow. And then I think we'll do the Day Seeker one the day after that. That's kind of like what I have, coming up the next couple of days. Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't yeah, that's why I didn't drop nothing yesterday, because I got a little busy. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be checking out the new Devil Wears Prada song. I'm gonna be honest, like the last Devil Wears Prada song, Eyes, like that's probably one of my favorite songs right now. Like I've been listening to that song like the last couple of days. I've been listening to that song a lot in particular. So I'm actually pretty excited for the next song. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the song, and leave a comment if you guys want to see me react to any other songs or any bands, and we'll get to them eventually too. So let's jump into it.
It's always take, never give.
All right, hold on. Oh, am I stupid? Have my aux in the wrong spot. There we go.
It's always take, never give. Finger pointing back at myself in the mirror. Never get a break from the life that you live. It is what it is. Maybe I'm guilty of chasing the thrills. Never get a break from the life that you live. You get what you give. I can't get back. Gotta find another path. Maybe this will finally take me home. I can't keep track of the times I can't relax. Maybe I shouldn't be left alone. And everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows.
Hold up, I want to listen to that part again. That was actually really pretty sick, dude. Yeah, hold on. Before I get my thoughts, I want to take that part one more time.
I can't keep track of the times I can't relax. Maybe I shouldn't be left alone. And everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows.
So, okay. Not feeling like you can be by yourself, because anxiety or depression can, has different ways of dealing with people. I know a lot of people like that in particular. Like there are times where like, you get down in the dumps if you have depression, and like you feel like, you shouldn't be left alone, because the kind of things you think about, the kind of things that like happen when you're by yourself. And like even like, the whole everybody knows part could be like, the people around you knows that you're depressed, or they know that when you're left alone, you start thinking about stuff you shouldn't be thinking about, and doing things that you shouldn't be doing. I kind of like that message in this song here, because like I know somebody right now that's going through a rough time, so trying to be there for them is like, I get it.
I don't wanna wait for the next time when I'm right here ready to regret. Nothing is forever, don't ever forget. It is what it is. Maybe I'm happy, but that never lasts. Get what you give. I can't get happy, but it is what it is. Maybe I'm happy, but that never lasts. Get what you give.
Maybe I'm happy, but that never lasts, dude. Ain't that the truth? Because like, bro, I don't know, like I feel like whenever you're happy, like it doesn't last. And like there's a quote by somebody, I can't remember who said it, but they say that don't strive to be happy, strive to be joyful, because happiness doesn't last. Like when you have true joy, like that's a better feeling, and it lasts a lot longer than happiness. I can't remember where I heard that before, but that's basically what they said, and it's the truth. Happiness doesn't last long. That's like the whole happily ever after thing. That doesn't really exist, honestly. Like, because there are moments where you're happy, because like happy is a fleeting feeling. Like that right there, it won't last. It's just like you feel content. A content way of looking at things would be probably a better way than happiness, especially when, like, you know, you're not used to being happy, and then you get like a moment of happiness, and it feels weird. You know what I mean? Like it feels like, you know, like you don't deserve it, I guess you could say. Like if you've ever been in that position where like you feel kind of awkward that you have a moment of happiness, and like you feel like, you know, it could crash. And that's kind of why, like, when a lot of people who are like, you know, been through a bad relationship, and then they find somebody that's like a good actual good dude, a good girl, or a good woman, and like they ruin it because they're not used to people actually caring about them. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense.
I can't get back, gotta find another path. Maybe this will finally take me home. I can't keep track of the times I can't relax. Maybe I shouldn't be left alone. It's everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows. It's everybody knows that I'm useless, 'cause I won't go where the truth is. I'm already honest, so rip off the band-aid and show me the damaged parts of me.
Ooh, that was hard. That was hard. I want to hear that one more time. That was hard.
It's everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows. It's everybody knows that I'm useless, 'cause I won't go where the truth is. I'm already honest, so rip off the band-aid and show me the damaged parts of me.
Dude, that part there, like when you're particularly when you're depressed too, like, and you don't have motivation to go and do things, and like people around you like that don't understand what depression is. They look at you like basically like you're useless, basically like you're just like, it depends. Like, you know, some people can look at you like you're a burden and stuff, and like, you know, you're not trying to be that way, but you know, when you're depressed and you have no way of dealing with it, and like, you know, when yeah, when you're just like, you don't know how to deal with your emotions, and like how to find a way to be, you know, normal, I guess you would say. Like, I've been in that situation where I was so damn depressed, and you know, people around me, like at the time who I thought were my friends, had like, you know, they didn't understand the depression I was going through, you know, and like, you know, they was like always like, oh, you don't go out, you won't do anything, you don't hang out right now, and when you do hang out with us, like you're just like depressed, and you bring the mood down. But like, you know, it's tough, dude, when you have like, when you're really depressed, and you know, when you don't know how to deal with it at a time. Like, it took me years to be able to learn how to deal with my depression and be able to get to a point where I can even be functional and like be able to beat how some thoughts are, you know what I mean? Like, so that part's hard, because like, especially if you've been through that, where you've been viewed like by people who you know thought cared about you and or your friends, and they kind of just look at you like you're just useless and stuff, you know what I mean?
I can't get back, gotta find another path. Maybe this will finally take me home. I can't get back, gotta find another path.
that's the end of it, right? Okay, that's the end. Okay, so I'm sorry, I got a little emotional on that song because, like I said, I've been through that kind of thing, and I know somebody who goes through depression. That's like, you know, it's hard trying to help them because you can only do so much as a friend. All you can do is like be caring and loving, and you know, just give them words of encouragement and try to make them feel like, you know, they're not useless and stuff like that. Like I feel like when someone's depressed too, like it's hard to get through to them, but at the same time, all you can really do as a friend, as a lover, as a parent, or even as a kid, that you have to just be there. You know what I mean? Like, be there, be positive, don't overstep boundaries, don't try and force them to get out of that boundary of feeling depressed or feeling like they're not, you know, useful, or that, you know, maybe their mind is not in the right headspace. Like, all you can do is just show them love, you know, show them you care, and show them that you're worried about them, and you know, eventually that will be enough for them to understand. Especially, you know, there's always a point, I feel like, in my, well, at least in my, when I was depressed, that I felt like, you know, yes, I'm depressed, but you know, these people around me, certain people around me care about me. Like, I had my brothers, for instance, that were always there for me during my depression. So like, they were always able to get me out of my funk if I was like, you know, just kind of dealing with my own shit. They always like, you know, give you time to talk. It's like, look, you know, I'm here if you need me. Like, just reach out. Like, you know, you're not alone. If you feel like you having bad thoughts, call me. We'll talk it out. We'll have a beer. You know, we'll go out and we'll eat. It just, you know, that right there. And like, that's all may not even be about that, but like, honestly, like this, that just brings up a different feeling inside me from, you know, stuff like that. When people, like, you know, view you as like useless, and then you like, you're not being able to find, like, you know, happiness, or if you get happy, it feels like a fleeting kind of thing. But yeah, like I said, don't go for happiness, go for joy. Joy will always will last longer, and you'll feel better from it. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about the song. This song was actually really good. Honestly, all the new songs I've heard from Devil Wears Prada have been great, man. I'm like super excited for the album when they release it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.